Hello aspirants, today we are going to cover all the major water bodies including seas of the world which have been in the news in recent past. And after watching this video, you are going to be left with no other questions which you can't tackle. So just keep with me till the end of the video. And my name is Sudhir Verma and I have cleared with the right strategy and right mindset CDS 4 times in a row, FCAT 4 times in a row, NDA twice, and also civil services prelims examination. So first of all, let us look at the major water bodies of the world which have been in the news and which often are asked in our competitive examinations. So starting from Asia, we have Lake Baikal in Russia, its deepest freshwater lake. Aral Sea, here is Caspian Sea, this is our Black Sea, and only here it is Ukraine and Crimea regions where there is ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. Then this is our Mediterranean Sea, this is Red Sea, this is Persian Gulf, this is Arabian Sea, this is Bay of Bengal, this is Lake Victoria here. These are the 5 Great Finger Lakes of the USA, and there are some choke points, major choke points which can be asked in the news, so I will tell you. This is Strait of Gibraltar, which connects Atlantic Sea to Mediterranean Sea. This here is your Suez Canal, and this is Bab el Mandeb. And now moving on to next, this is Malacca Strait, which is world's most strategic choke point. Now coming to our first slide, trick number 1, how to remember countries that are bordering Victoria Lake. So Victoria Lake is in Africa and it is very much important because it is 3rd largest freshwater lake in the world and is often in the news also. So we can remember Victoria Lake through this acronym TUK. You can just remember that in Africa tempos are called tuk tuk, and from that tuk tuk we took one tuk. So tuk, TUK, where T stands for Tanzania, U for Uganda, and K for Kenya. Here this is your Lake Victoria, this is Tanzania, this is Uganda, and this is Kenya, and this is your Africa. Look, here somewhere is your Lake Victoria. Now moving forward to slide number 2, trick to remember countries bordering Black Sea. Black Sea has been always in news because of global warming, its decreasing water, its salinity, and also Russia-Ukraine war. So how to remember Black Sea and its adjoining countries? You can remember it like tea and burger. So a person who eats burger while having his tea. So tea and burger, where T stands for Turkey, B for Bulgaria, U for Ukraine, R for Russia, G for Georgia, and where last R is for Romania. So here is your Black Sea, this is your Sea of Aegean, and this particular peninsula is called Crimea Peninsula, which was captured by Russia. This is all the important constraint between Ukraine and Russia which led to its conflict and finally into war. So here is your Turkey that is adjoining Black Sea. Now this is your Bulgaria, this is your Romania, this is your Ukraine, this is your Russia, and this is your Georgia. So these are the 6 countries which border Black Sea. So now quickly moving to slide number 3, trick to remember countries bordering Red Sea. Red Sea has always been in news because it is one of the most navigated sea routes. Also it is also highly sea piracy hotspot area which has always been in news. So you can remember countries bordering Red Sea through DESSEY, DESSEY, where D stands for Djibouti, E for Eritrea, S for Saudi Arabia, and second S for Sudan. Remember, it's not Somalia, it's Sudan. E for Egypt, and Y for Yemen. Now let's quickly look it into the map. So Red Sea, here is our Red Sea, this is our Arabian Sea, this is our beloved India, this is your Persian Gulf, always in the news. Egypt, first of all bordering Egypt, then Sudan, this is Eritrea which is here, this is your Djibouti, a small country but very backward country, and hence a lot of young fellow starts to opt for piracy, sea piracy. In Hindi you call them Jal Dakat. This is your Saudi Arabia and this is your Yemen. And this particular choke point between Red Sea and Gulf of Aden, which leads to Arabian Sea, is Bab-e-Mandeb Strait, and this is your Suez Canal. So now let's quickly move to next slide. Trick to remember countries around Caspian Sea. Now Caspian Sea we can remember through the acronym Tariq. Tariq is a Hindi word which means date in English. So T-A-R-I-K, Tariq, where T stands for Turkmenistan, A for Azerbaijan, R for Russia, I for Iran, and K for Kazakhstan. Now quickly look it into the map. This is our Caspian Sea, and here it is our Russia. Our beloved friend Russia always has our back. We respect Russia and Russia respect us, so it's a mutual give and take relationship between India and Russia. Here it is your Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Iran, and Azerbaijan. So these are the 5 countries which borders Caspian Sea. Remember, they can ask which among the Central Asian countries which do not border Caspian Sea. Remember, it's Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan doesn't border Caspian Sea. And also remember, here is Aral Sea. So Aral Sea is also one of the most discussed small sea, because it is very quickly drying up because of global warming and also overuse of the water, and it shares boundary between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. So now let's quickly move to slide number 5, how to remember countries bordering Persian Gulf. Remember it like that: IQ of IB, IB for Intelligence Bureau. So IQ of IB of US is okay, okay. IQ of IB of US is okay. So where I stands for Iran, Q for Qatar, second I for Iraq, B for Bahrain, U for UAE, S for Saudi Arabia, O for Oman, K for Kuwait. These are all the bordering countries of Persian Gulf and also the oil producing countries. So these are one of the most richest area of the entire world because of huge oil reserves. Now this is Persian Gulf, this is Iran, this is Iraq, this is Kuwait, this is Saudi Arabia, this is UAE, this is Oman, this is Qatar, and this is Bahrain. Here only is Dubai, okay, and this is Gulf of Oman. So Persian Gulf is connected to Gulf of Oman through a very important strategic strait. It is called Strait of Hormuz. Strait of Hormuz. So remember guys. Now quickly moving to next slide. Now it's slide number 6. Trick to remember Great Lakes of USA. It is also one of the most repeatedly asked questions in Indian examinations. Almost all the competitive examinations have these questions, and it's a very favorite question. You can remember it through smart hero. A hero is always smart. In our movies, you can see in Bollywood movies that hero always end up doing things correctly, even if not in between, then till the end everything gets correct because he's smart. So smart hero, where S stands for superior, M for Michigan, H for Huron, E for Erie, O for Ontario. So this is North America continent, this is Greenland, this is Mexico, this is Canada, this small portion is Alaska. Earlier it was part of Russia, but now USA has bought it from Russia. This is USA, and here lies your, between Canada and USA, Great Finger Lakes of USA. So where S for superior, M for Michigan, H for Huron, E for Erie, and O for Ontario. Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario. And here from Ontario is flowing St. Lawrence River, which has world's second largest riverine island. You have to name it. Name the second largest riverine island. It is also asked question in UPSC. And world's largest riverine island is with India, and its name is Majuli. It's in Brahmaputra River in Assam. Okay, so now quickly move it to slide number 7. Trick to remember countries bordering Adriatic Sea. in clockwise direction, important, Adriatic Sea. Okay. Incredibly slim cockroach has bite my aunt. There was a cockroach which was very slim who has bite my aunt. So incredibly slim cockroach has bite my aunt. Where I stands for Italy, S for Slovenia, C for Croatia, H for Herzegovina, B for Bosnia, M for Montenegro, and A for Albania. Okay, so now let's quickly look it in the map. So this is Adriatic Sea and this is Italy. Countries which border Adriatic Sea is Italy, and you can see Croatia, it's touching, then Slovenia, Bosnia Herzegovina, Montenegro, and Albania. So these are all the bordering countries of Adriatic Sea, and Adriatic Sea connects to Ionian Sea, which is in Mediterranean Sea, through Strait of Taranto. Okay, it's called Taranto, but it's written O Taranto, where O is silent. Now, trick number 8, countries bordering the Baltic Sea. Baltic Sea is also in the news very much because of its strategic location and ports. So, Rude Germany sell Poland and Finland. So there was a time when Germany was able to rule, almost able to rule entire world thanks to Hitler, but it was one of the worst period in the world history because so many people were killed very much brutally by the entire world in World War I and World War II, and hence we hope that there is no World War III. So Rude Germany sell Poland and Finland, where R stands for Russia, D for Denmark, G for Germany, S for Sweden, E for Estonia, L for Latvia, L for Lithuania, P for Poland, and F for Finland. Okay, you just remember these names, you don't have to mug up everything, but when you will see options you will revise what were the correct country using this acronym. So this is the trick. You don't have to mug up everything, just read it twice or thrice and it will get into your subconscious mind automatically, and when things will come in your MCQ you will automatically remember them. So just remember Rude Germany sell Poland and Finland. So these are the particular countries which borders Baltic Sea. So which are these countries? Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Germany. Okay, so these are the countries. Forgetting Denmark too. Now moving on to trick number 9, countries with Amazon basin. So Amazon is very much famous in the entire world because of its rainforest. So world's largest rainforest is in Amazon in Brazil. Okay, amazing vice chancellor educated pupils to be bold and brave. To make your pupils or students or your disciples brave and bold, you need to be a very much amazing person. That's why amazing vice chancellor educated pupils to be bold and brave, where amazing stands for Amazon area. So V for Venezuela, C for Colombia, E for Ecuador, P for Peru, B stands for Bolivia, and second B for Brazil. So let's quickly revise it through the map so that you retain it in a better way. Look, a beautiful image, a beautiful map of Amazon forest. Look how vast it is. All the green area is Amazon forest. Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Brazil. Okay. Now trick number 10. Countries bordering the Arctic Sea. Green fish went to Norway by car. So there was a fish which was green in color which went to Norway, a country called Norway, by car, four-wheeler. So green stands for Greenland, F for Finland, I for Iceland, S for Sweden, N for Norway, C for Canada, A for Alaska, and R for Russia. This particular Arctic Sea is very much in news because of global warming. The permanent ice on the northern hemisphere is melting at a very rapid pace, and also it is leading us to new challenges, and also new discoveries are underway. So let's quickly look our Earth from North Pole. This is North Pole. So this is Russia here. This is Alaska. which was earlier part of Russia, but Russia sold it to USA. Then Canada. This is Greenland. Greenland is a country or a part of Denmark. And then this is Norway, Sweden and Finland, these three countries. This is Iceland. Okay, so here we have completed our video, and I hope you enjoy watching video with me and learning. I hope you learned new things today. And just revise this slide. I'm going to upload this video on my Telegram channel. Just download it from there and just revise it twice or thrice and once before the examination, and you will miss not a single questions when asked from water bodies of the world. So please like, share and subscribe the channel and comment on the video so that it can motivate us further. Thank you guys, and more videos are coming. Our next video will be on biology. So in one video we are going to cover entire biology in just around 30 to 40 minutes, and I am going to assure you that that particular video is going to fetch you more than 10 marks in your CDS or ND examinations. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.